Cheetah, the creature that pushes speed to its absolute limit. The East African savanna unfolds at dawn, where the Serengeti and the Masai Mara stretch out like an endless ocean of grass. Herds of antelope move like rolling waves, while lions and hyenas lie hidden in wait. Yet within this quiet stillness, another creature exists, one born to shatter every limit of speed this land has ever known. The cheetah is a creature shaped by nature for a single purpose: to reach maximum speed. Every stride is a fusion of power and absolute precision. It does not need to roar or display dominance. It relies solely on speed to determine its own fate across the vast savanna. In a land where every second decides survival, the cheetah becomes a symbol of the power of time itself. Just a few breaths are enough to ignite a chase that makes even the grass tremble. On the savanna, speed is not merely an advantage. It is the only path to survival. The savanna allows no mistakes, because every step carries countless dangers. Here, life is constantly tested by split-second decisions. For the cheetah, every movement holds meaning. It does not run to claim victory, but to prove that it still belongs to this unforgiving land. The cheetah's body is perfectly designed for speed. Its flexible spine acts like a spring, amplifying the power of every bound. As it surges forward, all its muscles work in precise harmony, producing strides of remarkable length. From head to tail, this structure stands as a clear statement of evolution. The cheetah's long tail functions like a rudder, helping it maintain balance during sudden changes in direction. In critical moments, a slight shift is enough for the tail to adjust its center of mass and reduce inertia. This allows it to sustain dangerous speeds while avoiding slips that could cause serious injury. The cheetah's eyes carry a sharp, focused intensity, marked by two dark lines running down its cheeks. These markings reduce glare and enhance concentration as it watches prey across the bright grasslands. With this exceptional ability to track movement, the cheetah can lock onto a target from great distances and make a decision in a single instant. A herd of Thompson's gazelles stands scattered across the grassland, ears constantly angled in every direction, alert to danger. Even the faintest sound is enough to send the entire group erupting into a cascade of motion. These slender animals understand that a single moment of inattention can turn them into targets for predators built for speed. The cheetah lowers its body, advancing towards the herd in movements so light they are almost imperceptible. Every step is carefully calculated. Its gaze locks onto a younger individual that has fallen behind. The moment of attack must be absolutely precise to exploit the only advantage it possesses. When the moment arrives, the air seems to be torn apart by a powerful burst. The cheetah accelerates so quickly that the ground has only enough time to fling dust behind it. Its speed becomes almost impossible for the naked eye to follow. Everything happens within seconds, creating a moment in which the entire savanna seems to stop breathing. The young gazelle flees in desperation, changing direction again and again in search of a chance to survive. The cheetah stays locked onto every movement, striving to keep close enough to strike. The chase becomes a contest between reflex and speed. One moment too slow, and every advantage the cheetah holds vanishes instantly. Even after bringing its prey down, the cheetah's body must battle its own limits. Its heart pounds at a dangerous rate, hot breaths forced out with every heave. It is compelled to stop, sitting and gasping as it cools itself before exhaustion sets in. On the savanna, even victory can expose it to new risks. As the cheetah still sits beside the fallen prey, breathing hard, the distant sky begins to stir. Dark shapes form slow circles against the pale blue, drifting as if the savanna itself is whispering a familiar signal. Vultures sense exhaustion faster than any predator. They descend on layered currents of air, carrying the certainty that a new opportunity is opening on the scorched ground below. The vultures land at a cautious distance from the cheetah, their dark eyes fixed on every movement. They do not rush. Their advantage lies not in speed, but in patience. They wait until the predator has caught its breath and moved on, then advance, turning the remains of the feast into sustenance for the whole group. On the savanna, their role is to ensure that the land never sinks into decay. When the vultures finish their work and the sky grows calm once more, the savanna shifts into a different rhythm. Where predators have just tested the limits of survival, farther away, life is being sustained in its quietest form. Amid the vast sea of grass, a mother bends to lick the soft fur of her young, opening the next chapter in the story of continuity. The period of raising young is even more demanding than the hunt itself. A mother cheetah must keep her cubs hidden within dense cover for many weeks. The slightest movement of the litter can draw the attention of other predators, such as leopards or lions. They live under constant threat, and the responsibility for their protection rests solely with the solitary mother. But the savanna never holds a single rhythm for long. As the mother and her young search for shelter among the tall grasses, a golden shape quietly separates from a pride of lions. In that brief moment, the order of nature asserts itself. The fragile cub fails to melt into the grass, and a life cycle closes in silence, as it has countless times before. On the savanna, life and loss are forever intertwined without a sound. The remaining cubs begin to practice running while their legs are still unsteady. Every slip and stumble becomes a lesson the savanna demands they remember. They chase one another through the grass, not only in play, but to sharpen the skills that will determine their survival. In a land where loss can arrive at any moment, only the most agile will keep their chance to move forward. La tasa de mortalidad de las crías de guepardo es muy alta. La madre debe cazar, proteger a sus pequeños, desplazarse sin descanso y evitar toda amenaza. Un solo instante de descuido puede hacer que toda la camada desaparezca. La vida de cada cría es el resultado de un esfuerzo constante de la madre, una guerrera silenciosa en medio de la vasta pradera. One day, a young impala strays from the herd for just a few careless seconds. That moment is enough to awaken the cheetah's instinct. There is no roar and no warning signal, only a cold, focused gaze cutting across the sea of grass. The decision is made in silence, yet it carries the full weight of a lifetime shaped by survival. The chase begins as both surge forward. The cheetah accelerates like a streak of light, while the impala constantly changes direction in search of a chance to survive. Every movement becomes a contest between reflex and precision. In those brief moments, time itself becomes the measure of survival across the vast expanse of the savanna. The final strike unfolds in a moment, no longer than a blink. As the impala falls, the savanna falls silent, as if to acknowledge the outcome. But for the cheetah, this is not merely a meal. It is the result of millions of years of evolution. And beyond that, victory comes exhaustion, and the price it must pay in sheer physical effort. The cheetah plays a crucial role in regulating the population of smaller antelope, especially individuals that are weak or diseased. By removing them, the cheetah helps preserve the overall health of the herd. As a result, the savanna maintains its natural balance, allowing species to coexist within a closely connected web of life. More than a symbol of speed, the cheetah is a vital link connecting the energy layers of the savanna. Its presence reflects the health of the entire ecosystem. A savanna with cheetahs is a savanna that retains its natural rhythm, where every creature contributes to the vast harmony of life. Jaguar, the incarnation of the Amazon's forest spirit. Amid the thick Amazon rainforest, the jaguar glides quietly like a shadow. Muscles taut, its golden gaze follows the tiniest motion. With one swift pounce, it can transform stillness into a moment of death. In each step, the jaguar reveals itself not merely as a hunter, but as a master of patience, capable of remaining concealed for hours in silence, awaiting that one decisive moment. Behind such stillness rests a subtle art of survival, rendering it one of the most enigmatic and unpredictable of the great cats. The jaguar possesses the most powerful bite among the great cats, strong enough to crush skulls or turtle shells in one bite. As the mating season begins, the stillness is shattered by savage roars. Two male jaguars roar, crashing into one another in a tempest of teeth and claws. The struggle for the right to mate erupts, as brutal as a dance of death. The fight comes to an end, and only one strong remains, bearing the power and the bloodline that will endure. As the dry season wanes, the first rains descend, soothing the Amazon. The ancient forest awakens, its leaves regain their rich green, and the pulse of life moves into a new, unsettled chapter. Amid this renewal, the jaguar reaches the most vital stage of its life cycle. To give birth is not merely instinct, but a sacred duty to sustain the vigor of the species. After mating, the female jaguar is pregnant for around 90 to 110 days. Throughout this period, she grows more discreet, moves with care, and looks for a secure refuge. Jaguars typically bear 1 to 3 cubs, small and with eyes tightly closed. During the first weeks of life, they rely entirely on their mother for safety and sustenance. Once the cubs are sturdy, the mother jaguar trains them to conceal themselves deftly, hunt swiftly, and defend with strength before they depart to enter the unforgiving world of survival. Now the mother jaguar hunts not solely for herself, but to nourish and guard her cubs, bearing upon her shoulders the delicate survival of the whole species. Under the cool water, elongated shapes move with agility. A family of giant otters rises, playing noisily, the sound of splashing merging into a cheerful symphony amid the Amazon's silence. The prey emerges, and the jaguar does not allow the opportunity to pass. Step by step, it edges closer, merging with the green canopy, gaze fixed, waiting for the instant to unleash a deadly blow. Grasping the chance, the mother jaguar lunges forth like a flash. Yet the otters respond at once, combining to encircle her, transforming the proud hunter into the pursued, pressed within the turmoil of the waters. The hunt closes in defeat, and the mother jaguar withdraws in silence. Behind her lies not only her hunger, but the tiny lives awaiting her in the secret lair. In the Amazon, even the supreme hunter must learn to accept boundaries. This defeat is not merely a scar, but a harsh reminder of the weighty duty it carries. It has battled, having known triumph as well as failure. Every mark it bears is more than a scar of survival. It is a testament to the unending journey of adaptation in the unforgiving Amazon. The jaguar's path draws to an end, yet the tale continues. In a world where life and death forever accompany one another, endurance is granted not solely by strength, but by the ceaseless ability to adapt and to learn. Carrion Sky, the Wings of Death. Hidden within the African sky, the vulture is not merely a scavenger of the dead, but a silent witness to every harsh struggle for survival across the savanna. They do not need to hunt or fight, yet they still command caution from all creatures. Beneath the blazing African sun, a quiet spectacle of power unfolds. Vast silhouettes spread their wings wide, gliding across the sky. In silence, they cleanse the wild grasslands of the Serengeti. From high above, a flock of vultures begins to circle. With wingspans reaching up to 3 meters, They glide in majestic arcs, their sharp eyes able to see every detail even from miles away. In addition, certain species such as the white-headed vulture also appear, adding a touch of vitality to the otherwise tranquil savanna. Some vulture species possess remarkable biological traits. Their curved and sharply pointed beaks allow them to pierce thick skin with ease and reach the flesh within. Their stomachs contain extremely strong acids, allowing them to digest rotting flesh that most other animals are unable to consume. Their long and strong legs not only help them remain steady on the ground, but also keep them from becoming soiled when they come into contact with carcasses. Their light bodies and broad wings help vultures conserve energy during long flights, allowing them to travel hundreds of kilometers each day in search of food. As they begin their work, the scene instantly becomes animated. The adults move in coordinated rhythm around the carcass, ensuring that no part is overlooked. While the feast is underway, a pack of hyenas suddenly appears, charging in like fierce raiders. They push and snarl, snatching pieces of meat from the very beaks still lowered to feed. In an instant, the peaceful scene turns into chaos. How does a vulture survive its daily life? It is a cycle of long flights in search of food and an essential role in maintaining the ecological balance of its world. As the sun slowly sets, a golden-orange light spreads across the Serengeti. The vultures, having completed their task, rise into the air and depart in silence. The flight ability of vultures is regarded as one of nature's wonders. They can soar as high as 11,000 meters, using rising thermal currents to glide with minimal energy. With powerful rhythmic wing beats, they continue their endless journey. In the distance, a large group of vultures gathers around a carcass lying quietly in the vast grassland. The carrion vultures, with their sharp eyes and broad wings, are hard at work. Some are tearing at the flesh piece by piece, while others perch above, watching and keeping guard. In the distance, at the edge of the grassland, a quiet figure emerges. A lion lies concealed, its eyes fixed on the flock of vultures, glowing with patience and determination. The wind carries the scent of flesh, drawing the lion closer. One vulture senses the danger and alerts the flock, but it is too late. The lion charges forward and seizes one before it can take to the air. African vultures may be powerful in the sky, but their journey begins far from easy. During the breeding season, which usually falls in the colder months of the year, vulture pairs choose high places such as cliffs, large ancient trees, or secure rocky ledges to build their nests. Their nests are usually made from dry branches and straw, creating a warm and secure environment for the next generation. The female may lay 3 to 4 eggs, which are white or cream in color, and may have a few spots or brown streaks. Both the male and the female take turns incubating the eggs, using their large bodies to shield them from the sun and from predators. The incubation period lasts around 50 days, and when the eggs hatch, the vulture chicks emerge covered in soft white down. Vulture chicks rely heavily on their parents during the first few weeks, with both the male and the female tending the nest and bringing food for their young. When they reach maturity, the young vultures begin learning to fly, the greatest challenge of their lives. Their long wings must be trained each day to adapt to the wind and maintain balance. In the cycle of life and death, vultures are not merely cleaners of decaying remains. They are symbols of resilience, quietly preserving the balance of nature. The Lion and the Never-Ending War. In the sun-baked grasslands of Masai Mara, life is not given freely. It must be fought for with claws, blood, and the purest survival instincts. For here, only the strongest are worthy of being called king. The lion is not only a symbol of strength, but also the embodiment of peak hunting mastery. With a supple body, razor-sharp claws, and astonishing speed, they become the ultimate rulers of the African savanna. A keen sense of smell enables lions to detect prey from hundreds of meters away. Their eyes, adapted to low light, let them hunt by day and night, making it difficult for any creature to escape their gaze. In contrast to the solitary image of the male lion, lionesses usually cooperate closely. They live in structured prides, hunt with tactical coordination, block escape routes, and strike from several angles. An individual can weigh up to 500 pounds, approximately 226.8 kilograms, and grow up to 3 meters long. But what makes them even more dangerous is their teamwork. When united, 3 to 4 lionesses can take down prey weighing close to a ton within minutes. But such strength must be sustained through constant hunting. Every step on the savanna is a gamble. Failure brings more than hunger. It threatens the strength of the entire pride. As the afternoon sun fades, the hunt begins. The pride moves quietly across the parched fields, where every step brings the brittle crunch of scorched grass and baked soil. Instinct guides the pride to a dry creek. Here, buffalo footprints are still clearly marked in the soft soil. An opportunity is close, and silence settles over the entire hunting party. The lionesses split the formation, widening into an arc. Some move along the undergrowth, while others hold the front to block escape. Each step is deliberate, and every look is an unspoken signal of weight and purpose. In the distance, a herd of Cape buffalo comes into view. They advance slowly, each step careful as they near the water's edge. Tension sweeps through the lion pride, muscles clench, and their eyes lock with burning focus on the prey. Suddenly, the wind changes direction. A buffalo raises its head, sensing something unfamiliar. It lets out a low growl, warning of danger. The herd swiftly tightens, with the larger ones shielding the calves. The ambush has been exposed. The surprise is lost. With no options left, the attack begins. The whole lion pride bursts forth like a raging fire, forming a burning circle around the buffalo herd. Every attempt to divide the buffalo herd proves futile. After several tense minutes, the lions are forced to withdraw. Not a single prey is taken. Even the finest hunters can face failure. Beneath the twilight sky, the lion pride heads back, breathing heavily. Hunger remains, yet instinct assures them they will not give in. This failure does not reflect the lion's weakness. It stands as evidence of the opponent's power. The Cape buffalo is among the most dangerous creatures in Africa. A full-grown buffalo can weigh close to a ton, with powerful muscles and horns sharp as axe blades. Yet their greatest weapon is not personal strength. It is the instinct to act as one. Unlike antelope or zebra, Cape buffalo never run off alone. They quickly form a defensive ring, shielding their young in the middle and standing ready to strike back at any threat. One precise blow can crush a skull, snap bones, and bring death to any predator. Even a male lion must think twice before challenging this living fortress. They do not strike first, but they never show fear. This is why the Cape buffalo, despite its slow pace, stands as the toughest test on the savanna. The struggle between predator and prey turns more brutal as the dry season takes hold. Water becomes the most valuable resource, bringing every creature to the same spot. The pools grow smaller, revealing fractured ground. As more animals converge, the chance of confrontation rises. This land has no place for compromise. As food grows scarce, the pressure builds on every individual. The elderly, the weak, and the ill are easily left behind. That is the moment predators wait for, when the weakest link breaks away from the herd. During this period, lions grow thin quickly. A week without a successful hunt can exhaust the whole pride, placing every action on the delicate line between survival and death. From the sky, the savanna appears as a giant chessboard. Each step is a calculated move. No one truly commands the game, but only the best adapted can endure. When the pride grows weak and outside pressure hits its highest point, a new battle erupts, a battle from within. When an unfamiliar male lion invades, a fight for territory is unavoidable. It is a showdown between two dominant forces, marked by thunderous roars and powerful muscle. Triumph grants supreme power, the right to breed, the right to command the pride. The defeated withdraws in agony, marked by injuries, failure, and sometimes death. After the brutal clashes, a new order takes shape. The savanna regains its deceptive peace, concealing the storms that are still looming. Amid the brutal cycle of survival, the heaviest burden is not hunger alone, but the future of the pride, the offspring of the savanna. Maternal love in nature is not gentle hugs. It is defending with your life. It is tending wounds. It is a readiness to fight to the death if the young are in danger. But that future remains fragile. Predators, illness, and starvation are constant threats. Each healthy cub is a miracle, born from endless acts of sacrifice. Life on the savanna is a cycle of renewal. Every lion cub is a beacon of hope, keeping the bloodline alive. And the true wonder is that in this unforgiving land, they still endure. Lions do not fight for enjoyment. They understand that every bite has a price. Yet the fierce drive to survive and reproduce pushes them to stake it all. The sun sets slowly behind the burning horizon, marking the end of another day of struggle. The last rays of light gild the back of the legendary Masai Mara,